Hi, and welcome to my channel. I'm Sandra Carlisle, and here we talk about marketing, brand strategy, and every once in a while, money. In today's video, the message that made millions, we're going to talk about your brand messaging, possibly why your content isn't converting. Because if your messaging isn't on target, you're not going to find your audience. Imagine that your brand strategy is so compelling that people can't help but reach out to learn more. And what if I told you that now it's easier than ever to create messaging like that with AI, or more to the point, with the help of AI, because we still need you and your authentic brand. But if you can pull from the data that's already available to you to create a message even more on target using AI, why not? Many businesses struggle with putting together a message that truly resonates with their target audience. Sometimes it's really just because you're too close. I mean, I know for myself, I've gone through quite a few different messages, and just even here on the channel, I totally rebranded it to be more marketing than money, and I had to change my messaging to get that across. And AI certainly can help because of the amount of data that is available about your target audience, about the people who are looking for you. In this video, we're going to talk more about why the messaging is so important. AI can revolutionize your messaging strategy by providing data-driven insights and automating your task, saving you time and money and a headache of creating content that doesn't convert. Now, in order to even start getting the right message for your product or your service, you need to really understand your audience. And AI really does give you all of that data and provides all of the insights that you need to truly understand your target audience and what's important to them and how they feel about almost everything. It's a little scary, and a little creepy, when you think about it. But the data's out there. So as a business owner, you might as well use the data that's available to you to really nail down your message and bring in the revenue. So some of the things that you're going to want to dig into to find your target audience are their needs, their pain points, and their desires. I think everything starts with a desire for some sort of change. And we desire a change because we feel like having that desired change or that additional item is going to make our life better. So before I go any further, if you're interested in this type of information, please share this video with others that may be interested as well, because it's word of mouth referrals such as that build the channel. And by building the channel, we can get this message out to more people and make messaging more powerful. So back to our topic and the messaging that makes millions. In a nutshell, different drink companies target different demographics and different lifestyles and different social habits even. As an example of how messaging can be very different and yet very useful in converting watchers into customers, into loyal customers, and beyond. Let's just look at the the drink industry. Now there's all kinds of drinks, right? I mean, there's water, there's sodas, there's juices, there are other carbonated drinks. There's so many. How do you stand out in the crowd? How would a drink company use its messaging to stand out in the crowd? Well, first they'd have to do some investigation on their product and how it would kind of resonate in the marketplace. So when you're thinking about that, you can have a drink that's going to serve you for your health and wellness. Then there's taste and experience. So for carbonated soda companies, there's Coca-Cola and there's Pepsi. And, I always remember the wars between Coca-Cola and Pepsi with the advertising and their branding and their messaging. Um, and even Coca-Cola really hasn't changed the look of their branding for forever. And I think I can say the same of Pepsi. So what those companies are focusing on is the taste of their product, the fact that it could be refreshing, the group experience of maybe a tailgating party and having sodas, and of course, the colorful packaging. Associates them with lifestyles and events. So these are just, this is just drinks. But can you see how you need to whittle down your messaging in order to target that audience? Tailoring their messaging accordingly to get attention from that audience that participates in those activities and in that lifestyle. Each company has a brand image, and that brand image should match their messaging. And in the end, we have to continue to change our messaging in order to stay relevant because times change. What was popular in the 80s is no longer popular. You need to be able to take your messaging to new audiences as they emerge. In a nutshell, different drink companies target different demographics and different lifestyles and different social habits even, tailoring their messaging accordingly to get attention from that audience that participates in those activities and in that lifestyle. A prime example of messaging in the drink category would be New Coke. This is a classic example of a messaging fail. In 1985, Coca-Cola introduced New Coke, a reformulated version of the iconic soft drink. The company spent millions on research and development, touting the new flavor as superior to the original. Consumers and their audience overwhelmingly rejected New Coke, leading to, the public outcry to bring back the original. So the original formula was reinstated within a few months, and the company's sales recovered. About the importance of understanding your target audience, the consumer, and their personal preferences, and avoiding radical changes in established brands. The old saying, if it's not broke, don't fix it. I mean, maybe jazz it up, but don't change the whole thing. Okay, so once you have your product and your messaging, now you have to get it seen in the advertising madness, because everything is online and everybody's online. So how do you stand out? Well, that starts with wording, your keywords, your SEO, and it gets even more complicated from there, but we'll just stick with that. Your search engine optimization, or SEO. AI can certainly help you with this. searching out the keywords that once you have your main brand message, what other keywords can you use that would create feeling, an emotion around, any kind of emotion around what you're doing, and then help you with your benefits of having someone use your product. Like, let's go back to the soda. It might be the taste benefit, the social benefit, pleasure benefit. The SEO is what's going to drive the traffic to your website and make your product known, right? You need to get eyes on it. So the SEO will help that. And using AI is a perfect tool to help you find the perfect words.